Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Israel Brief, brought to you by Lay of the Land, and I'm your host, Marlene Marks, bringing you today's top stories. And the top story making the news today is the heartbreaking and tragic crash of Air Ethiopia Boeing 737-8 MAX that crashed shortly after takeoff from Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, en route to Nairobi, Kenya yesterday. The crash killed all 157 on board, including 2 Israelis and representing 35 different nations. Now, Prime Minister Netanyahu was in the Foreign Ministry yesterday watching and paying very close attention to proceedings as they happen. And at the moment, we do have representatives from Zaka, the Israeli Search and Rescue NGO, who are on the ground in Addis trying to identify our missing and killed Israelis. Our thoughts, our hearts and our prayers go out to all who have been affected by this, the victims and their loved ones. Staying in Israel, and Prime Minister Netanyahu has warned Hamas if they do not cease violence, there will be repercussions, and Israel is prepared for a full-scale escalation despite this being an election season. And this follows news of a rocket fired from the Gaza Strip into Israel last night. Thank goodness nobody was hurt and nothing was damaged, and the Israeli Air Force have responded accordingly, striking targets within the Gaza Strip. Today, more escalation of violence with incendiary devices or balloons with bombs and incendiary devices attached to them flown over the border into southern Israel with the aim of setting alight land or causing damage and potential harm to Israelis and their properties. And Israel has warned Hamas that they better take control of rogue elements within the Gaza Strip if they do not want a full-scale escalation. And our final story for the day is, did Wonder Woman school Prime Minister Netanyahu? Well, it looks like Gal Gadot, our Wonder Woman, gave him a smack with her mighty whip. She came out on social media to express some love and support from fellow model and actress Rotem Sela, who took the Prime Minister to task yesterday after he said that Israel is the national state of all its citizens, but mostly the Jews. And she said, how can you be a nation state where some citizens are more equal than the others? And our own Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, supporting her and saying to Prime Minister Netanyahu that it is, love thy neighbor as thou will yourself. It is not about left or right, Jew or Arab. It is rather about a dialogue for peace, and that Rotem was an inspiration to all. So Prime Minister Netanyahu, Wonder Woman, just gave you a big fat smack. And just remember that you can follow Lay of the Land online at www.layoftheland.online, and you can read all about how Christians have been persecuted in the Middle East and our concerns that the world is silent once again, and that if nothing is done to prevent this, we will see the extinction of the Yazidi people of the Middle East. Also, you can like and follow us on Facebook at Lotl Site or at LOTL Site. And don't forget, you can receive your daily news updates as we post the Israel Brief by clicking on the subscribe button below or on the little bell icon next to the video. This is the Israel Brief. I'm Marlene Marks, and once again, our thoughts and our prayers are with everybody affected by yesterday's horrific crash of Air Ethiopia. May the memories of all who perished be a blessing.